Shar, do you mind doing the recording?
Yes.
All right, sounds good. All right. Before we get started though, while you're showing your demo, like show of like how you can actually use your page. Like a lot of the pages right now, I feel like are pretty static. So we need to figure out how to actually get it working by the end of next week. Um, I know that might not be clear, but I just feel like a lot of the pages are not really like functioning. Like they don't have like any local storage. They're not really like um if we like publish it, nobody's able to gonna use it. It's just gonna be if we really wanted to, we could just hard code it with like a card like example, like a HTML file. But then I don't think that should be like a whole project. I feel like that should be like that's pretty like not what you're looking for. So just explain like how you're able to like how we're able to use that page in the end, you know. And if not, no worries, we're gonna have to work on that next week. But just explain that stuff and like yeah, so everybody's on the same page. Um Daniel, do you mind going first? I feel like you're the pages that one of the first pages, or one of the only pages that weren't done are new this week. You know.
Okay.
Thank,
Let me do this. Can you see it?
yes, we can. Thank you.
Okay, so this is how our pages look. So you'll be able to select different restaurants, and if
Mm-hmm.
you just click on it, it'll update the information with all the information that the user inputted. The menu's not fully done yet, but you got the hours and everything, and they're all different. You can see that the
Yeah.
name's different, the time's different, and everything like that. And that's just basically I hard coded everything for now
Uh-huh.
because I haven't linked it to the thing, but the user will just give title, their image, their rating that they have. So like if it's a 5 or a 4, the type of food, the phone, the website, and it'll just link to that page, and that's pretty much how it'll happen.
Okay. Okay. So you did it in a JavaScript file, right?
Yeah, it's in
Okay.
scripts.js.
Okay, that's good. I think that's what we're trying to do, like for the whole like all the documents or all the files. But I believe everything else is done in HTML, which you know, like as you can see, like we won't really get anything done. But for your guys' side, that's good. So great job. I really like that.
I also had another question. I see in some of the pages that they have style and stuff inside of the HTML file, as well as
Mm-hmm.
some scripts. Do you want us to put it like all of our styling inside of our HTML file, or do you want it to put in like
Yeah,
style.css?
I was also gonna mention that. I was thinking like after this meeting, or I know I've been talking to Akil about it, but I was thinking just like changing that up after this meeting, just because it's kind of inconsistent if we keep it in the file, because we should be using like these external CSS files. So to answer your question, I would want it like not in the HTML file, like and we want it like in the CSS file. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And so,
But
do you want it all in the like that one style.css?
um
Because that's how I did mine, but I think VJ for his inside card, it's all in his HTML. So
yeah, I feel like a lot of them are kind of like one of like they're kind of like not consistent. Um, I feel like it might be smart to put it in the one CSS file.
okay,
Just it's
sounds
more
good.
organized that way. Yeah, but I want if you could fix that, um, you can like if you can fix that like within like 30 minutes after this meeting, and that'll be great. But if not, then it's okay. And then either me or Kill are gonna work on it tonight, just because it's getting a little messy. Yeah. Um. All right. Thank you, Tyrion. That was from you and VJ. Let's see. Wait, Lisa said my instructor is extending. I'm joining as soon as I get out. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. Um, Moha, do you mind talking about your pull request real quick about like your any like thoughts on it? Because I know you said you didn't like how like people were deleting stuff. So like
Uh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So this week I pretty much spent most of my time working on pull request. Uh, um, And there were several merge conflicts that are kind of avoidable because like in our main in our main branch there are like many, particularly for the front end and back end, there are some empty files. They are like placeholders and just stay there. And I know it's, and some of you were very kind to help us delete them and try to organize the repo. That should be a good thing, but it's actually bad for the further pull requests because other people might try to edit them later and adding functionalities, and that leads to some very serious merge conflicts that
Right.
must be resolved via command lines.
Right.
Yeah, so I guess in the future, if you want to organize your directory, maybe send a message in the main channel, or just like just leave it be for the moment and let us, like those who are managing the main branch, to handle it.
Right. Yeah, that was actually honestly, I kind of forgot to mention it to you, Mohan. I forgot that's why. It's because that was Edison's and Ryan's task. I think it's Ryan. Yeah, that was their task to organize the repo. So
Ah, I got it.
yeah, I think it
Yeah,
was kind of my own fault for not mentioning that to you.
yeah, it's all right. Like not a
Yeah,
big deal.
yeah. Thank you for doing all the pull requests. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and for next week's pull request, I'll keep doing like reviewing pull requests and potentially assigning new issues, and I'll try to reach daily pull requests. Like if you submit a pull request today, I will try my best to review them the same day, so
thank
to
you,
expedite everything. Yeah.
thank you. All right, wait, Mohan. Quick question for next week because it's the last week of coding. Did you want to work on pull requests or did you want to work on the code?
I can work on a progress for now, but I'll accept any issue you assign because it's the last week, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. I'll just ask you tomorrow of like when I make the issues, and then you also had the issue of like creating the design for the or part of the design for the card deck page just to finalize it. Do you mind like going over that of like what is it and like I'll just show you what you
Yeah.
did.
Give
Yeah.
me a moment.
Did you want me to share my screen? I'm on it already.
Uh, no, I gotta figure out. Okay,
All right,
just
sounds
let me
good.
just let me check. Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
Mm, not yet.
Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. All right, it should work now. Can you guys see my screen?
Um,
I can't right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Now?
see it now.
oh, yeah, we
Okay,
can
okay,
see.
cool. Yeah. This week we made some modification. Me and Darian, we made some modification to the contact page, contact edit page, and as well as the recommendation system, uh, and the rating system. So I'll first talk about the contact page and contact edit page. So at the moment, we currently have the default cover, like those default cover assigned to them. So when the user like create a deck using this button, and they didn't upload any image or so, this will just be the image step. So you will not be some gray or empty placeholder image. It will be like this. So
Mm,
it kind of feels better. Another thing is that the recommendation, which we already asked you guys to do. Uh, so when entering card selection page, a restaurant will be recommended to a user, and promptly something that says, "Well, this is recommended to you." potentially because of algorithm, So it should show the most frequently visited restaurant to the user. And then when user just want to take out the choices, they can just swiftly uh, print left or right, like turn to our cards. Well, we also have this rating system and the price rating system. They kind of work the same, just like you click a star and give them a rate. And our idea is, although that uh, although that when creating a card, like user can give an initial rate in terms of like quality and price, but they actually don't have to give it rating um, in the editing page. They can give it rating anytime when they are inside card page.
Okay.
And when they are not creating a rating, there will be some prompt. They remind them to do the rating. Yeah, so that's basically about it. For the rating thing implementation, actually we can focus on implementing what's on the card editor now, and then duplicate the similar thing to the inside card page, because what's in here isn't really a priority.
All right. Looks good, Mohan. And Darren, I think you said Darren also helped you out with this.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
It's good. Looks good, guys. All right. Sophie, do you mind going next? You said that you're able to finish, but you were just waiting on the card select page to implement the correct elements. Do you mind showing what you guys did?
Yeah. Should I share my screen? It's kind of just the code.
Yeah, that would be good though. Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you. And this is from you and Lisa, right?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. I know Lisa said she can't make it until later.
Yeah. So we just made a JS file for like the recommendation logic. It just like tracks like the number of clicks per card, and then when you go into a card deck, it'll display like firstly like the card with the most clicks as your recommendation.
Mm-hmm.
And we had it saved to like local storage and stuff. But we kind of need the card select page to be implemented so that we can actually have this like link to that and show up when you open it.
Right.
So yeah.
Darren, so is the card select page fully implemented? So Sophie can do that, or
Yeah, it should be in the main. I did a pull request already.
okay, yeah. I think Mohan just finalized the pull request like a few hours ago. So if you were to pull, get pull, it should pop up. Yeah.
Yeah, and the recommendation thing is already merged into the main. So
All right. Thank you, Sophie. Do you mind implementing it as well with the card select page? You said you're still waiting for the that to be finished, but now it's done.
yeah. Once it's merged in, I can do that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think it is merged in now. I believe so. So, yeah,
Yeah. Sounds good.
thank you. Charlotte, do you mind going?
Yeah. Uh, wait. I don't think it's gonna let me share my screen when I'm recording.
Oh, good. I forgot. Yeah.
But anyway,
We could just talk
because
about what you did.
well, honestly, Chester did most of the work because I was busy with my sister's graduation. But he were basically just like fixing like the format of the landing page, and he also replaced the photos.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I think he
Yeah,
also
no.
added the logo too. So I mean, that's basically it.
All right, looks good. All right. Yeah, looks good. I think I'm on it right now. I think it looks pretty solid. Do you know if he was able to ever like get the chance to actually like write the words on the front page, on the landing page? I think I mentioned to him that if he could do that, but I don't think he did it.
Yeah, I couldn't check, but let me see.
Yeah, I think I just it looks like he wasn't able to, but I do see the changes. Yeah. I guess I could just write those the words real quick. It shouldn't take too long.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Um, Ryan, did you mind going? I know Edison's in here, so it's just you.
Yeah, I was with Edison. We did like a lecture. I finished my issue from like last week.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and yeah, I like made the create and delete, and the get decks as well for like your like one.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Yeah, I think Akil texted me that he was getting that finalized done by tonight. Um. Let's see. What was the issue for this week? The issue this week was organizing the repo, right?
We're gonna need the repo and the landing page. Yeah.
Okay. Um, do you mind going over that real quick? Of like,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, thank you.
I'm still in like the middle of like organizing it all, but
Okay.
I was like moving the scripts over back to like the backend folder, so then like you would just be like pulling like with all the front end pages, like you just be pulling from like the scripts folder or like from the backend like folder
Mm,
instead, so it's like more marginalized.
right.
Um, and yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you. All right. Let me and Akil go. I think Akil still needs to push his changes for the. We were assigned to do the footer and the header, and also like the card. Um, let me just pull up the thingy. We just fix up the header real quick, and then add the logo to the footer. I think it looks a little different. The footer, I think it looks like this. I don't really know what should we do about this because we don't have an email, obviously, and also we also don't have a phone number. Um, what do you guys think we should put it here? Because right now, I don't think we're gonna ever. I don't think we're gonna make an email for this. Should we
Uh,
just? Should we still add it, you guys, or do you think we should just delete
I mean,
it?
I think we just put like a UCSD. Yeah, we can just put like a UCSD email.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we have that done, and then go oh wait, Ryan, I think another part of you guys' issue was to like create the like the navigations like for each
Oh, like
button.
just like for the back bar.
Yeah, like everything like throughout the
Yeah,
whole files.
I can do that.
Okay, yeah, thank you. That'd be awesome. Um, and then it's this page. Yeah, so this is continuing of what BJ was able to from last week, but these pages, and then I think on the kill side we have these pictures on there. Yeah. I think that's all from our side. But then me and Nikhil are gonna work on creating like getting rid of like all the styles out of these pages. Like the landing page has like the styles inside the page, but we want to like get it like into the styles.css. So we're gonna work on that. We can also just create a separate like just separate CSS file, but we just need to make it consistent throughout the whole thing. Um, yeah, that's from our side. Then yeah, me and Kel are gonna work on that. What else is here? Is there anyone else here? Okay, yeah, I think that is all. Um, but yeah, I was talking to Akil about this and Charlotte. It's just like the one main issue is that like a lot of this stuff is pretty, it's just static once again. Like it's not gonna work really. So it may cause for us to like it. We shouldn't have to rewrite all the files, but we might have to just because I was under the when I was assigning the issues, I was just like under the impression like the pages are gonna be done like in like JavaScript, just so they can be done like with like local storage and shit like that. But then I think or nothing. I think all of them except what Darian and BJ made is all everything else is in HTML and CSS, which shouldn't or is not gonna work. Um, but that will be next week's issue. For tonight, I'm gonna try figuring out like what can we do to finalize it. Just because this project is due in 5 days or
Yeah.
or 6 days, I think. So it's gonna take a lot of work, but uh, yeah. Um, let's see. Who does anybody here know like who is still working on any ongoing issues? I know Ryan, you said you're gonna work on the navigation stuff.
Yeah.
And then is there anyone else? If it's just Ryan, I think also Kill, but I'm also in communication with Kill. I think he's doing the that page thing, or like the card deck. Okay, so it sounds like other than you two, let me see, Mohan. Let me look at the list of the people in our team. Um, Charlotte Chester. I think Charlotte Chester is done with everything, right? He committed everything, or pushed
Yeah.
everything. Okay, I know Edison's done. Okay. Yeah, so I'll just communicate with you two, Akil and Ryan, um, just so we can figure out what to do. Um, or after you guys are done, I'll just try to do what I can. And then tomorrow we'll assign issues to honestly do the. Or does anybody have any like advice or like honestly just like thoughts of this whole situation? Just because like right now, like I said, like all the pages are on HTML, so they're not gonna work. So does anybody have any advice of what we should be doing in the this next week to finish our project? Because what
I,
option was, sorry, real quick, what option was to like just hard code like every single deck, but that will also mean you have to create every single card, and also that will just take that's it's just gonna take a really long time, and also that's not what they want probably. Like, probably not gonna get great if you're just doing like static all hard code pages. So
Yeah.
yeah, Darren, I think you were saying something. I think that was you.
no, I was just gonna say, like, the main priority should just be like getting the decks created, or like linking the form to the card select page. That should be like one of the most priority thing, because then at least we can show that like, okay, there's some user functionality in this app.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if the decks like don't fully work, or like anything like that, at least we can show that like the user can interact with this app.
Well, let me make sure I get on the same page. I'm gonna share my screen real quick with the Figma file. Um, you guys see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So you were talking about like this card editor page, right?
Yeah, basically, so like at least we can get everything working. So like the rating and the price. Honestly, I don't know if we can have all the stars. We can just put it as like a drop down menu of like 1 through 5, or like 1 through 3 for the prices, and then just update that, and then it'll update straight to
The
that
deck.
page, as well as the yeah, like that deck page, as well as the card select page, and then I think yeah, that should be fine. But like
Do
that's
you
the
do you,
main thing.
do you know if that's possible to be done with just the HTML and CSS files that we have? Because the Google the format here is done in HTML.
No, you definitely need some. I'm pretty sure you need some
Hi
JavaScript
guys.
with the.
Hello.
Sorry my class got extended. I just got out.
You're good. You're good. No worries. Sorry, Darren. What were you saying, real quick?
No, you definitely need some JavaScript with the with the card editor page, because all of the stuff to update the card select page is in JavaScript.
Mm-hmm. All right. Um, Usually I make the issues like on my own, or like on this or on the side, like before the meeting tomorrow. But I think since this is the last week, we should just, I'll just make it now real quick just to see what we need to be done. So we gotta make a JavaScript file for the card editor page, right? So that's for sure. Um, so would that mean we should just delete the HTML file we have right now? I mean, we can have it just like attached to JavaScript, but like everything that's on it, we should probably delete.
Wait, what do you mean? I thought Like you can just attach some JavaScript to that and then it'll work now. Or
Oh, that's what
I didn't look too much into it, but
Oh, okay. I mean, if that's what you mean, then yeah, I guess I don't know if that would if that would work. But if you think that works, then that's good. Okay, but whoever's working on that issue can figure that out themselves. But yeah, so creating the jobs, just creating that interaction between like the card editor, deck editor, and card select page. That's probably one of the big issues that we have. Um, okay. What else do you guys think needs to be done or completed? Mm,
we should just have it so that a user can create a deck, just so
create
they
a
can
deck.
put it, have a place, have a place where it, like the stuff for removing and everything. Maybe we don't need to do that right now, but as long as they can create it and then they put some stuff in it, then that's fine.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Next week we'll definitely focus on like the functionality of it. We'll have a smaller or like we'll have a closer deadline, like probably Wednesday. Like we'll have the side issues on Monday and then have them due by Wednesday, just because that'll give us 2 days to honestly just like touch it up. Um, yeah. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Okay, I think that's good so far. Yeah, for the spirit next week, we'll just be focusing on actually the implementation and the functionality and like making JavaScript files. But yeah, that should conclude the spirit review for this week. Now we should move on to the retrospective.
Okay, so the retrospective is gonna be the same thing on Miro. I'm gonna resend the link. And it's all the way on the right. Let me know if you guys see
Oh yeah,
it.
Mo, do you mind creating new meeting minutes for this one too?
Yeah, sure. Doing
Thank
it.
you.
Okay, I think basically everyone's here. So just do so for the this retro. Just do the same as we've done the other retrospectives. Like what we should continue, what held us back, how could we do things differently, what should we do next.
Can you guys see my notes? I have to leave comments again since I don't know, I can't really add any sticky notes right now.
I can see, yeah, we can see your comments.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I'm actually trying to merge the card select page, but it's stopping me with the code analysis, and I'm trying to resolve it right now, but I can't seem to resolve.
I think Mohan was having issues with that too. Mohan, do you want to talk to them about that? Also,
Yeah, yeah,
because
you
he was
can,
like
you can.
nice that he gotta go, so he left. Just mention that. But yeah, continue, Mohan. Sorry.
Yeah, so you should be able to see my commit on the branch. I try to resolve the merge conflict on my end. It should be working because on my end I can actually merge the pull request right now. Well, the only issue we're having is actually the code SE autocast. Yeah, so if you want to merge it right now, I can do it for you.
Okay, let me just revert it back because I think my changes actually made more problems than before. Let me just.
Okay.
Also, I know we're all like stressed out about getting our project done in time, but they did say that they're grading us more on our code quality and how well the stuff we have right now works. So even if we don't end up completing this, like finishing the site completely, as long as the stuff that we do have works like really well and like near perfectly, then we should be okay. We just have to focus on the quality of our project.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, that's a relief.
Also, I'm looking at the retrospective, It seems like their pairs worked really well, like working in pairs.
Yeah. That's the only thing that went well, right? That's the only thing that was mentioned.
Yeah, we definitely have to work on the JavaScript. Oh yeah, they're mentioning the pace. Yeah, we have to. Yeah, this is the final stretch. We have to pick up the pace a little bit. Okay, it seems like everyone's pretty much done with the retrospective, so that's good. Are they just figuring out the code analysis issue right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. I'll just let you know, Mohan, because I'm gonna probably try to fix this after the meeting as well, because of our troubles with code quality.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay, Tommy, anything else you want to add?
For the retrospective,
Hmm.
I think it was mainly like yeah, like you said, what went well was the pairs. What we gotta stop is like not using JavaScript, and then just gotta work on the JavaScript, and then yeah, picking up the pace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I want to do ask everybody that is here. I'm probably gonna ask everybody else that isn't here on the side of like how much time they have for the next week, just because I'm not gonna assign like these big issues to people that are not gonna do it. So just like tell me how much time you guys have from like first Monday through Wednesday, and also like Thursday and Friday. Just like how much time everybody would want to or will like put into the project for this next week. Um, yeah, everybody can start. I just need to write this down just so, like I said, I don't want to be giving issues to those that are not be doing it because it'd be a waste of time. But yeah, just be honest if how much time you guys have. It doesn't really matter. I need to know.
For Monday through Wednesday, I low-key probably don't have that much time because two of my classes have moved up their finals to week 10, so I'm gonna be studying through that, and they're on Thursday, Friday too. So I think I'll only have time like end of day Friday.
Okay,
And
so
I do know that it's June 8th, so it's actually due in a week. But I think I'm literally only available like end of day
wait,
Friday, and then Saturday, and then maybe sometime like Monday, like 2 or 3 hours, or like
wait, Sun. Okay, it's due on Sunday. Yeah, I thought it was due Friday for some reason. Okay, so you would want to like. Okay, I'm still gonna sign. I'm probably still gonna send you like a small issue still, just because I think we all should have issues. But I try to make it
yeah,
not too
no,
long.
that's completely fine.
All right, thank you, Darren. Everybody else.
Yeah, so I got a midterm right in Wednesday. It's for 105.
Yeah.
So probably will be a little bit yeah, probably would be a little bit intense for between Monday and Wednesday, but I can still do something. And after that, I'll be pretty clear, so we'll be ready for some bigger issues.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Like on Wednesday, yeah, that midterm on Wednesday, that's gonna be so bad. I'm so scared.
Yeah, true.
Okay, but like you said after Wednesday would be best for you.
Yes, but honestly, I don't really care about the midterm that much.
Okay.
True.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, kind of ready to do a little bit more.
And then I know I asked you earlier, but I don't think I got a clear answer. Will you be okay doing? Because I don't want you just to be doing pull requests, but also if you're okay with that. Um.
I'm alright. I'm alright with just doing like documentation or organizations, but like if any front end or back end jobs needed, I'm sure I could do it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you,
Yeah.
Mohan. Well, if you do have a task, I can just me or Shelly can take over for the pull request.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
I have a lot of time after Monday because I have a final presentation tomorrow, but other than that, I'm like done with that class after tomorrow.
Okay.
So I only really have
Okay.
to focus on this class. Although I do have a final project for a different class, but it's just writing a poem, so it's not really a big deal.
Oh,
So I have a lot of
that
time.
that that still sounds hard though. Writing a poem.
It's okay.
Okay. Wait. So far, it's kind of looking like I know only three people went, but it's kind of looking like it should be. What do you guys think about just splitting the issues like in half? Like just like have like some people work on it from Monday to Wednesday, and then other people work on it from Wednesday to Friday. Do you guys think that would be a good idea, or should we just assign the issues initially, like, all at once? Because I think another big issue we had this week was that we were waiting on each other's work to be finished, to be completed. So I think that could be a way to resolve that issue. Mm,
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think we're just gonna do that then. Actually, yeah. So far right now, Darren, I'm just having you after Wednesday. Mohan after Wednesday. Charlotte, you is like Monday to Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
and then for me, it's also for me. I'm just doing it all week. Sophie and Lisa, how about you guys for your time commitment for this week?
I have a final this week for a class, so I can probably do like the after Wednesday.
After Wednesday? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For me, I think both works because I think I have a lot of work to do until Friday the 13th, so it doesn't really matter.
Uh, okay.
Yeah, I'm always busy, so yeah, I think I'd
Mhm.
rather work on it earlier, to be honest.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll just have you down for the earlier part of the week.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah. For the issues next week, we'll just make sure you guys are once you do the issues, make sure you're actually like getting it to work and not just have it statically. Um. And if you do have questions on the issue, just reach out first, or like reach out like as soon as you can, and then we'll get that resolved. But yeah, we are good. I think we're good for the meeting. Charlie, if you can send me that recording and I'll post it on YouTube, I'll put on the file. That'd be great.
Wait,
Yeah.
one more thing.
Mhm.
I saw about the unit tests, and I look you don't have any unit tests for mine, but I'll probably make it later. But like stuff like that, like the end-to-end and integration testing, we have
Mhm.
to get that done as well.
I'll make that an issue. We'll make an like because like right now, because we're supposed to be making these tests like what Devanchi said. We're supposed to be making these tests while we're coding it, but we haven't. And also, we're not really. I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't really know how to do that. So I'll just create that as an issue of someone just going through each file and just creating these tasks or tests. But that'll be done after Wednesday. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, don't worry about that for now. Then yeah. Yeah. Anybody else have any questions? If not, I guess we're all set. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you.